Raiders from Belgium have joined.
End of line.
I just realized I forgot to add the description to those new redeems there, Sleepy. Hello, everyone. So, first off, I ordered all of the parts. I actually ordered a lot of parts to fix the Deck Rider 3 and some other stuff. So, apparently DigiKey got, like, buried under snow, like a lot of snow, and the parts were massively delayed. So they're not going to be here until Tuesday. Yeah, big caps incoming. Yeah, they were expensive. So, yeah, we got giant caps, and then I forget what all other stuff I ordered parts for, but I ordered more parts for more projects. So, why did that not talk? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. What did I do? One moment. First, let me check this. Oh, that's bad. Okay, stuff's broken. Great. I need to immediately look at things. What just failed? Chat notification. Oh. Well, that sucks. Okay. One moment. I am breaking the stream overlay thing. I see what happened. So I tried to fix some stuff with the chat. And it required me. We have some new stuff going on. I'll get to that in a moment, but I was waiting for someone to do that. First off here, Vital Kneve, thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 39 months. I appreciate that. And Blake GJ, thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 46 months. I appreciate that as well. Okay. Yeah, so what just happened is I've attempted to fix the Twitch sub bombing. Please stop donating. Everything is broken right now, and you'll want to do it later. What I did is I attempted to use dictionary type stuff, and apparently that's not allowed. Okay, line 364. Okay, just give me 1 moment here. But thank you for the 100 bits, Go Gadget. Okay, where is this? 364. Okay, so anyway, I tried to fix the sub coalescing, and that did not work. Wait, how? Channel chat, sub community. Okay, well, I guess this is fine. I don't like this, but this will be fine, I suppose. Yeah, I don't like this. Hopefully this works. I'm like hard coding instead of subscripting variable paths here. Just give me a moment. Data event type notice if int this and then this. Walker, Texas Dangler, thank you for the tier 1 and for 35 months. You guys are better off waiting, I'm telling you. Give me a second here. It's very broken. Hold on. I hope this fixes this because this is very frustrating. Oh, this is so broken. I have no idea how I'm going to handle this now. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Okay. I'm just going to make this the default. Thanks, Twitch, for making your data types so weird. I love it. Thank you. I have 3 minutes before the hype train leaves the stage. That's not my problem. OshiTube, thank you for the 8 months of Prime sub there. I warned you all. I'm just going to say that. The Industrious Sand, thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 31 months. Playful, thank you for the Prime sub and for 7 months. Okay, maybe that'll fix it.
Deck Talk is now online. End of line.
Okay. Now, if somebody wants to do something, you could try it.
Kaka Gadget 360 says Tier 1
Okay.
is Deck Talk now online. End of line. Dialjumet says
It should be working.
Is now segmentation fault. Core dumped. End of line.
Why is that not working?
Spisoff low subscribe says Tier 123 subscribe for 44 months. 23 subs on a 44 lot of sandwiches or a large navy. This is the test of Deck Talk system. End of line. Kaka Gadget 360 says Tier 100. I am no longer GOGOG at DGET 360. End of line.
It's because it's a softer Deck Talk. It's different. Okay, so the real Deck Talk has a single serial buffer.
100 who break the streamer. End of line.
Real Deck Talk has single serial buffer. Fake Deck Talk spawns separate processes. Okay. Gogo Gadget, thank you for the 100 bits. Baldriman, thank you for the 100 bits. Spice Bud, thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 44 months.
Tier 100 for you. Deck Talk. End of line. Gadget 300.
Chloe, thank you for the 100. Gogo Gadget, thank you for the 100. Gogo Gadget, thank you for the 100. Chloe, thank you for the 100. And Gogo Gadget, thank you for the 200. Okay, it's not fully functional, actually, at all. Why is it not working? Why? Okay, hold on. Let me double check one more thing. Make sure this is connected. Okay. Blah, blah. Receive. Oh, no, I just straight up forgot. Oh, what an idiot. Okay, hold on. Well, I'm glad I haven't said what it is yet. And okay, let me just restart it one more time. You guys love it when that happens.
Is now online. End of line.
Wait. Why did that error? Key error. From name. What do you mean key error from name? Okay. All right. This time it's maybe working. No, Kira didn't lock it up. It could just be because I killed it. All right.
Tech shall now be known as your lord and master. Ma Genka Tech. End of line.
I do reserve the right to reject them, you know, and you already had one. All right. If anybody wanted to do a donation thing as a test, right now would be a good time to do it. And then I can potentially reveal why after. But I'm not. It's one of those things where it's like I need it to test to know if it's working, but then I feel bad about doing it when it doesn't work.
360 says Tier 100
Okay.
test.
That still didn't work. Are you
Never.
kidding me?
End of
Why?
line.
Okay, don't do it now. Why did this not work? Hold on, let me kill it. Okay. Key error from name. Okay, add player. Ah. Okay, this is line 497. Dude, I tested this so much. Okay, so this is receive 497. 97. Okay, so that's Oh. Wait, how is that tripping? Hold on, is there someone? Wait a minute, hold on. I'm not the best keeping tabs on this. Oh, okay. The YouTube chat is breaking this, and I did not anticipate that. Because that's the hardest possible thing to test. One moment. Let me look at how the YouTube chat works. Okay, open with this. The chat stuff. Okay, just from name. Donate. Okay, message. Okay, I'm just gonna be super lame about this. Okay, let's try and restart this.
End of line.
Okay, so I see those. That worked. Okay. Ooh, that's a way to scan this system I didn't anticipate. You know what? That's gonna have to just be acceptable. Okay. There again is like no good way for me to like validate stuff. I wish I could send fake bits. There's just no other way for me to do anything. Oh man. Okay. It's almost sort of working. Scam the system. Yeah, I'd like. The whole point is not to scam you guys with it. But yeah, it's to do like other stuff. All right. Found train badge. All right. Well, did that? I'm not sure what that did. Okay, hold on. All right. Well, let me bring you guys into the clue of what's actually going on so that you can see what I'm trying to do and what is like here. Okay. All right, here we go. Is that TV still dying? No, so it turned out it really helps when you just plug the cable in correctly. Although now the Super Nintendo's dying. That's a different problem. All right. Let's go over this. One moment. Let me just check this real quick. Yep, that's correct. Okay. All right, here we go. Boom. So here's what we're doing. I have created a stream game. I'm going to go ahead and chat. All right. Now you see on my own chat, in the on-screen overlay, there is an additional badge. First off, badges are added. Okay. Now, what I have done is I have created NTFs of a bunch of computers that I have. And you can own one of these NTFs to have an additional badge next to your name when you chat on screen. Now, there are ways that you can accrue credits in this that allow you to bid on these. So, in order to get this, I did bid CDI dot, and that's how I got that badge next to my name. Now, anyone who donates in chat, in theory, should also get points added automatically. But you can also, is this a big crypto style? No, I don't know what you're talking about. These are NTFs. They are no tangible function. They do nothing. Okay? Bid DG Dasher. Okay, that should. There you go. You got Dasher, Nakalak, so you can see it next to your name. Boom. So that's the system in place there. So Nakalak now has the Dasher. But here's the thing. Someone else can just come and steal them too. So Vital Kneve just redeemed credit. Let's see, Vital Kneve now has the highest net worth out of anyone because they exchanged some of their points. Yeah. There we go. I'm looking forward to this. Okay. So yeah, Nakalak, you should be able to steal Dot. Ooh, why did that not work? Okay. So I'm trying to debug why things may or may not be working while I go through this. Okay, bid series 200. Got key, check player balance. This was 0. Oh, did you? No one should have a 0 balance yet. Internal server error. Uh-oh. Did you guys kill it already? That can't be possible. How? Oh, it's super killed. Okay, incorrect number of... Okay, hold on. How? Okay, so this is actually using an SQLite database on the back end, and SQLite's really annoying. I kind of hate it with the Python interface. So that just died, apparently. That's cool. All right. Select from image where player key equals 2. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Yeah, I can actually show you this. Okay. So here's the main thing that I hate about SQLite and Python. Here we are doing a select query on the database, okay? And all I'm trying to pass is a string as a parameter. But the way that SQLite works is so stupid. It will interpret this string as an array of characters, and it will treat it as multiple inputs. It's so dumb. So now I have to go. Sorry, Mike's hot. I'm frustrated. I don't know that if I turn it down here, if that actually like helps or not. But let's try it. So that's 71%. That's probably too low. Okay, we'll go with that. Okay, that actually looks like it's real. Anyway, so I need to go through and I need to fix that to where that line is not broken. One moment. Row 2. Wait, where'd it go? Hold on. Stupid thing. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Okay, here. Row. Yeah, that's it. So what I have to do to fix this is instead of having this, and I don't know why this is the answer, instead of having it be in a statement block, it's you have to put it in a list, and that fixes it, I guess. I don't know why. So I think that'll fix it. Now I'm going to try and launch it.
TikTok is now online. End of line.
Okay. Now the leaderboard page here is online, and you can track this. Okay, so at least one bid went through and stole the dot from me. Perfect. Okay, because I don't want to actually own anything here. All right, Tier City Model 1. Let's see, did that work? Nakalak, yep, you got that. Perfect. Okay. See if Diego gets the win 98. You did. Perfect. Okay. Now, here's the other thing. If you want to increase the value of it, you can also bid with a number. So if you wanted to bid, say 500 points, you would bid space 500 and then the number. All right. So you can set the value. Here's the other thing. Someone else can go and steal your stuff. All right. So you can also rebid on the same item, and whatever you bid will add to the value. So you can increase. So Cobb just bid 500 on the HP Series 200 there. So the value is now that high. The capitalization matters. Yeah, it has to be exact. So you just go ahead and copy paste it from the website. It expects an iterable because you can, hold on. Pass multiple values. I suppose it could technically differentiate between a string and iterable. It's probably problematic another way. Probably, but it's super annoying. You can do exclamation point NTF as a command, and it should. Long con, there's finally bidding more of the HP 200. Oh my gosh. This is great. It's just racking them up. Oh gosh, this is great. Dasher for 1,000. Okay, why did that not go through? Did you not have? Oh, it's number then name. Yeah, so there we go. Now you got Dasher for 1,000. You don't understand the credit thing. Okay, so down here, every player has a balance. Okay, so you can redeem your channel points to get more balance in this. So if you try and bid, like Nakalak has a bunch of cheap stuff here, that's all really cheap. If you bid more, you have to actually bid 20% more than the balance in order to, or the value, in order to win it. But you redeem your Twitch channel points for credit in this. There's a reason I did this, by the way. YouTube viewers cannot get channel points. So YouTube viewers actually get 50 points every single time they chat. So the bid is in credits, not in points. Exactly, because there's no way of doing it. Now, channel points actually redeem 10 to 1. And anything that's like a bit cheer or a sub will redeem 1 to 1. So if you cheer 100 bits, in theory, you should get 100 channel point or 100 credits. That was what was breaking at the start of the stream. Is it wasn't crediting. I don't know that it's actually working right now. So you have minus 39 balance. Oh, that's weird. How did you do that? Nakalak bid win 98. I don't know how you did that. Your speed? I don't know. It's called margin trades, yeah. I don't know how that happened. Exclamation point balance doesn't work. Just go to the website. You can do exclamation point NTF to get a link to the site. Oh my gosh, 5,000 on the Jonas Escort. I love it. I guess it didn't bid with like your bid with a decimal. It should I don't know if that would work, actually. Wait, is NTF not working? Oh. Did you sanitize it against negative number bids? It checks that your bid is high enough to actually be able to afford the value, so that should just be part of it. Yeah, let's see what Majenko's does. Oh, that's curious. Well, Majenko just screwed himself because, yeah, when you already own it. No, it'll only work if you already own it, because when you own it, you can add to the value. Oh my, wait, did that credit you back though? Wait a minute, that might have actually credited you back. Huh. I don't know. Decimal bids might be converted to ints. I don't remember. Yeah, well, now you might just invent credits, so that's a problem. No, that did not work for some reason. I don't know why it didn't. Huh, I would have thought you could figure out how to get refunds. And now, okay, now you guys are screwing it up. Okay, hold on. Killing it. Because you all just. All right, hold on. Okay. Game purchase. If bid less than 0, return error, get lost.
Deck Talk is now online. End of line.
All right. Now your negative bid shouldn't work. What if I refund the credit redeems cause massive inflation? I mean, in theory, you could, yes. All right, someone. Yeah, there you go. So bid 0 shouldn't work because you can't afford it. Although, because it was negative value, who knows? So bid Jonas Escort should have worked. I don't know why it didn't. Where is it? Down here. Oh, you did get it though. Okay. So apparently the command isn't working. I don't know why. Let me look at that really quick. Let's see if text starts with exclamation point NTF response. Oh, I know what the problem is. That's my bad. Okay, hold on. I'll make NTF work in a second. I created my own data structure for how responses are supposed to work, and I did not honor it. I just tried to pass a string when it's supposed to be a dictionary with a thing that says reply. Okay, I am restarting it.
Deck Talk is now online. End of line.
Okay, now the NTF command should work. Dude, it hates me. There we go. Okay. Oh, man, you have a typo in the one I have? No, I'm not doing that. No. I do actually have a command, though, that I can enable that'll allow me to rename them if I did make a mistake. I also have a command that I can activate to add new ones. So in the future, all right, I will be able to add more of these. But we're going to not add any more today. Also, this is fun. You can see all the transactions that have happened, including the screwy ones. Oh, that's funny. It logged the 0. Weird. Okay. Bid DG Dasher. Boom. Okay, so this can happen if you bid without a value and it just auto calculates it and it was like an odd number or something, so that's not too surprising. Bid zero Jonas Escort. Let me make sure you should be told off for that. So Jonas, did you already own it, Nakalak? So let's see. Last owned by Majenko. That's weird. No. Okay, HP 200. Wait, are 0 bids going through as winning? Hold on. Wait, don't do anything right now. And Redshift, you subbed right as I killed it. Oh, that would have been a fantastic test. That's my fault. Hold on. All right. Less than or equal to 0. Oh, you picked the wrong time to redeem those points. Stop redeeming points. Hold on. I'm refunding these. Because it was not active during that. Hold on. Also, just so you guys know, I haven't actually said this. If you redeem the 10x, you get a bonus 10%. All right, Wesley and Diego, your points are refunded. Oh, is it telling everyone to get lost now? Oh. Okay, I know what's going on. You're not allowed to just auto bid now. You know what? This is fine. You just have to put a number in right now. Whatever. I'll fix it later. I was using 0 to indicate that you didn't put a number, and then it should have filled it. Oh, it was working. Okay, so what was happening is when you guys were bidding 0, it was replacing your bid with the amount that you actually needed to get it. So that's why 0 turned into that. You know what? That's fine. I'm going to undo that change. I'm relaunching it. No one redeem anything. You got 3, 2, 1.
TikTok is now online.
There.
End of line.
Now, if you bid 0, you get charged 120% of whatever the current value is. NTF only should reply to you, but apparently it wasn't running at that time. Test. That one should go through, Wesley. Let's see. That should have. Why did it not? Oh, Dziak redeemed it. How does Playful have negative 2100 balance? Okay, so. Dude, it's too fast. I can't keep track. Vital Cleave. Okay, so Vital Cleave should have just increased. Yeah, you did. Okay. Wesley did not seem to get the 10x, actually. Or no, Dziak redeemed it, not Wesley. Okay, Dziak. Okay, it did go through for Dziak. Great. Just making sure. It didn't refund you because you were credited it. So you have the credit right there. So Helen Croft should get, a bunch more there. Yeah, if you click on the pictures, no, I wasn't. What are you talking about? You have 22,000 points. Yeah, you were credited. supposed to be 33,000. I only see one redeem for it. So how is it supposed to be 33,000? Like, just looking at the back end, I only see one. It missed one. That's Twitch. This is not my software. This is Twitch. Twitch says you only redeemed it once. I don't understand how you got it twice even. So maybe it just didn't go through. Redeem's working on YouTube. They should. It's a different account on YouTube, though. Keep in mind. You only get points on YouTube by chatting. Ouch, Playful. I don't know how that happened. Oh, someone stole your thing after. Okay, messing with you. Well, I wasn't going to give them to you, so it worked out.
Oh no, that never
Okay, so
end of line.
Chloe should have just got 100 bits. I can't keep track as stuff's happening too fast. Or 100 points. Okay, hold on. See if I can find Chloe in here, and then I'll refresh. Hold on, just whoa. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. Oh my gosh, I so can't spell. Wait. That should be it, right? Okay, refresh. Oh, it didn't give you points. Okay, in the future, hopefully I'll be able to fix it so it can give you points, but apparently right now that's broken. I don't know why. The way that the Twitch API works for that is horrible. What is the new game? This is it. It is a bidding game on trying to get new badges for chat. Now, I'll say this. There's apparently no extension like Better Twitch TV that... Let me make sure that actually worked for you, Playful. Oh my gosh, it's only getting you out of the hole. Hold on. All right, that's like not fair, Playful. that's not cool. I don't know how that happened. How can I fix this? Yeah, unfortunately, I have to like restart the software to make any changes. It's not recognizing bid on YouTube and I have points there. It's not doing anything. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we have this account. You have 100 points. You should be able to get Jonas Escort, which is lower than that for some reason. Am I even seeing YouTube chats come in, actually, though? Is YouTube chat just broken? Wait, I saw Jarek got one at some point, though. Yeah, hold on. Jarek got one. So that worked on YouTube. So that's a you problem, Sanity. I don't know what to tell you. Ben, it is exactly as it's done right here, which might be incorrect. Now that you say that. But I can rename it. I'll do that later. So, Wesley, when you bid 0, it will adjust your bid to 1.2 times what the current value is. You can also just not put 0, and it substitutes it. Why did it not take your TRS-80 Model 4? TRS-80 Model 4. That's strange. Yeah, it converts them to ints, so you can stop trying to do weird stuff. Yeah, the title is apparently wrong. I can rename it later, though. I mean, I could rename it right now, but we got a billion things going on with it, so I don't want to break it by trying to change stuff in the middle of it. It's Model 1, not sure how you got 4. You typed 4. Need to resize the images? What do you mean resize? So they're only supposed to be badge sized here. Oh, but yeah, let me finish that thought. I was hoping there was a browser extension for doing the custom badges in YouTube chat like Better Twitch TV, but nothing exists like that. So there's no way for me to do this for real in Twitch. So it'll only show up on stream. Yeah, but I don't understand why it said it wasn't found unless your dash was like a weird character or something. I don't know. I don't know how that one didn't match Holly Hops. That's the confusing part. So the bid has to be 20% higher than what the current value is. You can't just bid higher than it. It has to be 20% higher. That's in the rules in the more details section down below. Yeah, copy the name from the web page for sure. Maybe don't have any trailing spaces. I don't know. There's a lot of things that can break it. Playful, I need to remember I'm going to credit you an extra 2,100 points. Because I feel really bad that you got so screwed like that. I don't know how Spooky's now down 7,000. What? How? How did you go so negative? What? DG was stolen? That doesn't affect your balance, though. And you still have it. YouTube chat is always super delayed. It's YouTube's fault, not me. It's the chat API. It's not me. It was stolen before. Yeah, but so your net worth is this total of your balance and the value of the NTFs added together. So balance is always directly pulled from the database. That means that you have a negative balance in the database. I don't know how. Unless you Yeah, I don't know how. Add 20 points, just bid nothing on Jonos, 1, and now I'm in negatives. I'm killing it. I think I might know what the problem is. Hold on, it stopped. Don't redeem anything. I have an idea of what it could be. Yep. Okay, I see what the problem is. Okay, I'm not refunding you who got negative balances because you were able to spend beyond your means. I see how it happened now. So what was happening is if you were bidding 0 or nothing, it was calculating the bid and then just proceeding through with it no matter what. If you bid any number, then it would go through. So those of you who bid and then got massive negatives, you actually got the item during that. Well, the script's down right now, Helen Croft. The API has no redeeming qualities. Thank you for the 100 bits. It's currently offline, though, because I'm fixing it on the other monitor. Okay, so now if your bid 0, it's set to that. And then if your bid is less than that, then it rejects. Okay. Then if your bid is greater than your balance, it says you're too poor. And then it goes through and does it. Okay. Yeah, but it'll be back in a moment. Need to bind more than 1.2x current bid. I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, I think this will work.
TikTok is now online. End of line.
All right. Spooky, thank you for the 100 bits, though. Okay. So now the negatives shouldn't happen. Okay. Is a bid cumulative, or do we need to bid more in the current value, even if we bid on it in the past? Okay, Playful. So I'll explain this. If Nakalak rebids on the Atari 520 ST right now, whatever they bid will be added to the value of it. The reason I did that is so that you can defend something if you want. So if you really want to hold on to something, as you accrue more points, you'll be able to continue bidding it up so that you can hold on to it. If you don't own something, then you must bid 1.2 times the value. Can we sell the NTFs? No. So I thought the cumulative worked even when not owning it. Well, it still is kind of cumulative because whatever they...
Tier 1. They've subscribed for 43 months. End of line.
Okay, Neo Dragon doesn't have any points, and Neo, you got 1,000 points credited to you for that sub there, Neo Dragon. Thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 43 months. I appreciate that. So at least subs are working.
They subscribed for 15 months. End of
Doctor. That one did not work. Maybe it didn't go through yet. Control F5, Control F, Doctor. There it is. You got the points too. Okay, perfect. So subs at least are working. Dr. DB, thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 15 months. I appreciate that. If you lose an item, do you get the value back? No, because the idea is to drain channel points from the economy. Tier 2 should be... It should, but the way that Twitch does the API for it, it's really hard to code that. So I tried doing that, and that's what was broken when we first started the stream. So I don't know how I'm going to handle that. Can we remortgage our NTFs to push the value up? Yeah. Bank run all my points, create a market collapse. Yeah, all fun and games till someone loses virtual eye. Yeah. Have we spent an hour on this now? That's it? That's all we've done? Oh my gosh. Granted, it's been extremely broken and I've needed to keep fixing it. I'm going to hold out for some more interesting NDF drops. I'm not guaranteeing what will or will not show up. Start black market exchange. Yeah, that's transferring will never happen because I don't want people to be able to watch with multiple accounts and then get multiple points. IBM XT, that one will probably have to be added at some point. For items of box software, I'm probably not going to do that because that will never end. Whole script caught it too. That's great. Sad Portable 386. So I will take requests like that from people who gave items. I think that would be fun. Won't that give an additional ad revenue? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, multiple people watching at once? Not necessarily. Not if they get flagged as like view botting. That could actually be worse for my channel. It's been perhaps the greatest product launch. I really was. I thought I was like 50-50 on whether or not I thought people would just go, nah, I'm good, or actually have fun with this. So it looks like this was well received. I did have a feeling that the Dasher was going to be number one by the end of the day. I will definitely say this went a lot better than I thought it would. I mean, there's some broken stuff, but why did the oh, you didn't have the credits. Okay. Can we do Can we own the stream?
Tier 100 badges. We don't need no stinking badges. End of line.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Bajako. Add an extra 0. YouTube chat doesn't seem to be coming through at all now, presumably no bids. I don't know why YouTube chat would not be coming through. Wait, did Majako's name not work right? Oh, that's weird. So many things to keep track of. It did not update your point routine. Dang it. All right. Before stream tomorrow, Majeko, remind me and I'll fix that. I did cheat you out of your name, apparently. I don't know why it didn't. Let me see if I can figure that out. It is possible that I did not connect. Yeah, I bet I know exactly what happened. I don't want to restart it for that right now. Nothing's coming from the YouTube. Okay, well, I'm just gonna not worry about it right now. Sorry. I don't know why YouTube's not working. Maybe because people actually chatted from there for once now. The quota got depleted instantly. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. I have no idea what we're doing this weekend for streams because we have the exact same problems last time. I'm stuck waiting for parts from DigiKey and the whole terminal. The Deck Rider 3 is even more exploded apart now than it was last time because we have capacitors removed from it. So I have no idea. Yeah, we might do games. I thought I was going to do games today, but apparently I was having to triage more than I thought. It does seem like it's settling down now, though. Take the back off V2 220 and take good whiff of the exploded innards. Yeah, but again, I don't want to have multiple things all torn apart all over. That's the problem. The Deck Rider 3 is very torn apart right now, taking up space. You want your office to look like a kitchen table, wise man? Yeah, that's the problem. I did not set up the office. I mean, I tried to set up the office so that we could have a long term project going and then a short term project. The problem is we have multiple long term projects going right now. So we need to finish the Deck Rider 3 and then finish the dot behind the Deck Rider 3. The Deck Rider 3 is also just enormous, which is really not helping. Same thing with the 2. I do want to get the dot working, Ben. I don't think we'll ever be able to get the printer working if I can't get my hands on belts, actually. I still have an open pending order for belts from, I don't remember what the SSI, SDP, whatever the company's name is. They just don't have that size.
Do we need a project tally so we can document what the projects actually are before some get forgotten? End of line.
I have that in the background, Chloe. They are all written down. Yeah, I was kind of hoping the belts would come through at some point, and then it just didn't happen. So. See. Oh, wait. What? What? No, the Deck Talk should have received your name change and fixed it. I don't know what happened. That's weird. Well, I could at least test the Deck Talk name change later. The stream not brought to you by DigiKey. Yeah. What day did they say the parts would arrive? It's currently Tuesday. Because it turns out, like, trying to drive through ice and snow is, like, hard or whatever. Got the Deck 2 PSU to the Deck 3. They're completely different. Not possible. Written down, shocked, Mr. I have a subdomain for everything. I mean, it's just in Nextcloud. Did you email about the lifetime free cap refill? I have not, no. Because the other thing is that I realistically can't afford to just kit out everything with that. I spent another $200 on capacitors this Monday. It's kind of bad, actually. So currently getting later by the day because that seems like a bad trend. It was Monday initially, yes, and now it's Tuesday. It is not out of the Midwest yet. So, Chef Radar, the caps in the Deck Rider 2 are zip tied to the chassis, and even if they were the same value, I wouldn't rip them off to move them over. So, you ever done something with old professional audio interfaces, old PCs?
That's a lot of caps. End of line.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a quarter of that was just the 2 caps for the Deck Rider 3 power supply. But audio stuff, no, not too much. I've tried a couple of times. I've done some Roland video stuff, but the problem with demonstrating audio gear is needing to actually make something with the audio stuff, and then the video becomes a lot more work than just review thing. It's review thing and create art alongside it. Also, Majenko, thank you for the 100 bits. Getting caps from Hoth, yeah. Someone's going weird with the mobile app. It just claimed 10K bit by itself and said, nope, cannot claim. I don't know if there is a limit, how that might work. I figured the calculator would be one boring one in there that we haven't actually looked at yet to see what the response was. I am a little disappointed that the gateway's so low because the gateway's awesome, and also that video is doing numbers right now for some reason. It's an app thing, not a Shelby thing. Yeah, I'm gonna side hustle just for caps. No kidding. Dude, DigiKey sponsored videos, and this is the Rubicon capacitor. We got the problem. Old Pro Tools version crashed on starting. That's it's. I could demonstrate it working, but that wouldn't help you diagnose stuff. I get so many comments from people, like emails and stuff, thinking like, "Oh, you did a video on X thing. You could help me fix my X," and it's like just not how it works. Really love to see DigiKey or Mauser banner hang in the office in exchange for goodies. Yeah, me too. I would take that in a heartbeat. No questions asked. Like, yeah, I would. Could review caps in exchange for caps. Yeah, I would. Okay, I will say, all right, I've actually started reading the real chat now, or not the real chat, the web this here, all right. I'm really enjoying seeing the computer badges in here. Like I knew they were going to be in there. It's a lot of fun actually. All right. Well, we no longer have enough time to do the Zelda randomizer. Maybe we do that the next 2 days. I don't know. Um, since we seem to have settled down a little bit, I think I could actually take some time to do some Super Nintendo. So maybe now we can do some stuff. What do you guys think? Actually do the thing that we said we're going to do on stream? I don't know. Sounds crazy. I am really glad that the game was well received though. Mismatches of integers and decimals would give me the ick, but I'm sure you see this as a bonus. Yeah, I really wasn't sure how I wanted to handle this because if I rounded it to ints, I mean, I'm sure that like 1 or 2 points are being lost or added somewhere in the background because ints are being converted at some points. But um, I just yeah, if I don't know, maybe I'll smooth it out later. I'll try and figure out where super advantage stick is because I see yours in the background. Yeah, I do have my super advantage there. They are apparently not tremendously common. No, like me, I just place an auto bid. That's basically the only time it can happen because auto bids. Maybe I could just round up auto bids to the next int. Like I just need math ceiling or something. The Electronica MK90, also need Electronica IM11. I don't know. they're not particularly easy to import currently if they aren't already in the US. All right, let's look at boom. Ah, of course the GoPro shuts off. The GoPro is having a really bad day right now. You know what? I'm going to look at something on Amazon really quick. Because there is a camera that I would like that if it goes on sale, I might be bad and buy it. Did the GoPro not turn on? Nah, it's still $100. I'm not, nah. Camera that may or may not be 1080p 60, and that's a requirement. So, um, it's still not on. And yeah, no kidding sanity or kidding sanity. And there we go. Hey, look, it's the thing. All right. Twitch app fails make claim retries automatically every 5 minutes. That's so weird. All right. Oh, I didn't remember to call this out. I got a windsock for the mic now, which is awesome. Oh, you know what helps if I turned on my TV so I can actually see the game. Losing points to a software error? Are you? Is it redeeming them? Oh, that's weird. If that actually happens, just let me know. I can credit them on the back end. All right. Okay, I can click this easily enough. Wikipedia does not want me to see this image. Yeah, I'm not making any guarantees about what you're calling new object at all. None. All right, we're going to do some Kaizo Mario. How about that? Is an extension allowed to be badged shown in Twitch chat? No, I tried to look for it so much. Better Twitch TV does not do that. Does the main NTFP auto refresh? No. Specifically because it does kind of a lot of SQL queries. All right. Let's do some warm-ups with, I guess I could set the stream to, how long we got? Like 50 minutes? I'll set the stream subject to Super Mario World 1 out. How do you do this? Alright. Super Mario. How is this now the number 1? World. Done. Okay. I mean, I was expecting Guarantee to be absolutely not, so you've just nudged the needle slightly up from there. I want it. And it's been listed for a really long time. So it's possible. I think I just started a level. Oh, no, I went back in the pipe. Restarted the app, appears to have unbroken it. Fail win. Oh, that's good. All right, let's just start from the beginning. But I don't know if there's another. Yeah, see, the thing is getting farther away from those, it makes it less likely people would actually have them. So. Oops. It's gonna be a lot of oops. This is warm-up. I have beat this level now. Reading chat's not conducive to high attention gameplay. Okay, so I've been putting some time in. I'm not looking like it right now, but I have been putting some time in. Turns out I kind of really like it a lot. Chatting and playing is difficult. That I haven't done a whole lot yet. Video capture looks good. I have spent a lot of time on that. This isn't even actually the good version of it. So I can click a button over here, and that should look even better. So, fun fact, turns out the SNES can run in a 512 pixel wide high-res mode. And it does it by some super evil method where it shifts the pixels by 1/2 of a pixel. And I'm capturing that, but that ends up leading to some phase issues with the 256 pixel capture because it's not like real 512. So the SD to SNES uses the 512 pixel high res mode for the menus to make it easier to read stuff, but then when you get into game, you need to shift it over, so I just keep forgetting. But yeah, we're doing square aspect because pixel aliasing sucks. I need to not hold the button on that jump. So this is the level that I'm actually on for this. Yeah, it's a nightmare to properly capture SNES, apparently. Just because of that one thing. Been trying Mario 1 Kaizo's are not great. I haven't looked into Mario 1. NES kind of in general doesn't really appeal to me as much as Super Nintendo, though. Super Nintendo is kind of the point where the hardware is not in the way of what you want to do with the game. I really need to not. Have you played any of the hard levels of Mario Maker 2? Not really. There's a huge difference between Mario Maker hard and Kaizo hard. Kaizo hard is in like Super Mario World hacks. It requires some actual effort to, you know, modify a ROM as opposed to just open up the game that's sold to do that. So the hacks are higher quality here. Oh my gosh, that was mine to lose. Sega Mega Drive when? Well, when I moved to Europe, I guess. Sega Genesis, now that could actually happen. I have one, I don't have a flash cart, so I don't know what ROM hacks there are for that. And kind of talked about that last time. It's like, if it's not just like regular Sonic... Oh my gosh, come on, that should have made it. Yeah. Super Mario Maker 2. Okay. Is that an SNES hack for making levels? Oh my gosh. Sonic 2 ROM hacks that add new characters. Yeah, but that's not the direction I want to go. I don't know. I don't know about that. Sonic feels like it could go really bad for Switch. Yeah, I'm not interested in Mario Maker for Switch. That's where I was saying spin jumps don't happen yet in this level. Mario Maker is a lot more lame. Like, you are never going to get a pick-a-pipe level in this. The people who make this game make hacks for Mario World have more respect for you than that. But if you're playing really hard levels in Mario Maker, yeah, you're going to get a pick-a-pipe, which is just a death for no good reason. Dude, this first part is just really difficult on the timing. I will destroy the second half of this level, and then from there on, I can do a lot better. This first half, you just really have to nail the timing. This is ridiculous. This one, the first part, they're not holding back. Oh my gosh. If that muncher was not there, we would have made it 5 times by now. Oh, come on. Oops, I accidentally exited the level. We're gonna beat this one on stream. I'm doing it. Okay. I know how to make this jump. How about I just do it? There we go. So let me explain what's going on here with the way that this game works, okay? So there are different things in Mario World that are way more complicated than you might think. So if you jump and hold the button, you take a certain amount of time to jump. But if you jump and then release the jump button mid-air and then jump and then hold it again, you do what's called a re-grab or a re-grab, and you will actually fall slower than if you hadn't done that. So you can cross jumps and stay in the air for longer than you would normally be able to by changing when you release and repress the button. So when you're going over that muncher, that first one, you're actually holding the jump button so that you are slow in the air, but then you have to release it early. Then when I'm bouncing over the 2 Goombas right there, I'm actually holding the jump button after I bounce off of the first one, which makes me bounce or fall slower so that I land on the second one correctly. So it's timing between the things that seem like actions that also require actions. Oh, that was so close. Some real troll levels of Mario Maker 2. Yeah, exactly. That's not what I'm after, though. Like, this is fun because it's technically challenging. It's not fun just because it's ridiculously, brutally hard. Majenko, sometimes it can just take a while for it to respond. I don't know why. It's also the first time I'm using the Twitch chatbot features of... Ooh, that was so close. Of the script. So, hardware hack to read the button presses, display them in picture-in-picture. That exists. Because the SNES controller is just a shift register, I think it's a piece of hardware that goes between the controller and the console. I'm interested in one. So I may try and look into that. But I don't know how much Super Nintendo we actually want to play on stream. If I can not suck at this level for 20 minutes, then maybe it would seem more likely that this would be worth doing. But yeah, it is 100% possible to get input readers for this. It might also be possible to just do it through my FX Pack Pro. I don't know. It would be dependent on how modified the Super Mario World ROM is. Because these add custom code to the game. Oh, I had that. If I hadn't waited like 5 frames. If they change the game code too much, then the memory addresses for the inputs will be in a different location, and it won't be able to read them correctly with just one code. I totally screwed that up. So that's why the Link to the Past randomizer, we can track the items and stuff, because the randomizer always keeps that information in the exact same location, but each Mario ROM hack will have that stuff maybe in a different location. Because it's ASM, it might be in the same spot. But yeah, I don't know. Redid it from the controller to be more reliable? Yeah, exactly. I also have an idea to make my own that would work a little differently and might be... I just completely screwed that up. And might be desired by the Super Nintendo speedrun and ROM hack playing community in general. But I need to get some more hardware before I can test that. Dude, I can beat this level. Let's just beat the level already. How about we just do that? Let's just get to the checkpoint. As we get to the checkpoint, the last half of this level is actually really fun. The first half sucks. Well, I know I can because I've done it multiple... I actually did it today. I was like, you know what? Let's not look like a complete idiot on stream, and I practiced this level before we started. And I did beat it in less time than I have now. But I knew playing it on stream I'd be more distracted by stuff, and it would just be harder in general. You know, go figure. Star Fox? Star Fox is okay. I don't know that I want to play a lot of Star Fox. I mean, it's good. But it's really hard in not the same way as this. Your volume software development? Yeah. SNES is definitely the biggest one for that. Okay, we're gonna make it this time. That's like 3 pixels I was off. Uniracers, that's just like a super sprint, right? Like, top-down racing games aren't actually that great. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, this is so close. I don't think I've been killed on that jump after having made the jump before. Okay, come on. I really want to get to the next part. Not just because, like, it would mean I'm done with this part, but just because it's more fun. Watch, I'm going to get to the next part, I'm going to do it in one go, and it's going to look like it was way easier than this. Isn't top-down, it's side-scrolling. Side-scrolling? Okay, I don't know what it is then. Oh, it's the unicycle one. That's... Well, now I just screwed this up. Hold on. Well, yeah. Okay, that was mine to lose. Yeah, I forgot. Unicycle... Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's Line Rider with a unicycle, isn't it? Star Fox background game music with the first level, basically. Well, I mean, yeah, the music for Star Fox is insane. And no, I don't have coffee currently. I drink it all already. Oh, that was... Okay. I accidentally quit the level again. At this point, I kind of want to just switch to the next level, which I know I'm better at, but I must win it on stream because I haven't done it yet. I'm so much farther into the hack too at this point. Like, we're only doing this for kicks. Come on. So a big part of this is memorization of the level. Another part of it is learning the controls of how to play the game in the different way that is required. Actually pay attention to the game while you're talking. You have to play the game the different way, remember all the controls, remember every action you need to do. Like there, I moved left when I shouldn't have, and that killed me on that one. Oh, the music in this, it uses a lot of Top Gear music, so I'm going to... There we go! Okay, here we are. This is where this gets fun now. I missed the throw, which is fine. Oh, yeah, the precision timing, yes. Some of this stuff is absolutely, literally frame perfect. This jump is not. I'm so relieved I'm not actually trying now, because we're on to the fun part. I'm like, okay, let's try a little bit now, though. Like, maybe not just completely screw this up. Here we go. Okay, so then this, we throw, here's your spin jump, easy-ack, and then we jump over these, and then I screwed up. That second one's really hard for some reason. Oh, I'm so glad we're here now. Top Gear the game, not the BBC. Television show, both are good. Top Racer if you lived where the BBC television show was, though. I need to run just a little more. I choose 72 Ford with Chevy engine. I don't know what you're talking about. So this, you cannot spin jump and hold an item at the same time. So you have to spin, or have to throw the item into the air and then spin jump. And then here we're gonna bounce. Boom. There we go. You have to throw the item into the air, then spin jump, hold the grab button as you're going through the air to hold the item while you spin jump in the air. There we go. Beat it. All right. Let's do the second level. Doesn't count, didn't hit the gate. Yeah, that's not how this works. So, fun fact on this one. Here's the Top Gear music, by the way. You can make this first jump without actually moving. It's really hard, though, so I'm not gonna bother. Like, it's not necessary. They don't expect you to do it that way. How about I press the jump button instead of the second run button? Oh, I'm just relieved to pass that first level. It sucks. This is another one where you want to grout. Oh, that would have been close. This is another one where you need to be able to do a regrab where you hold the jump button after letting go of it. When you bounce on those bullet bills, after you bounce on the first one, you need to regrab in the air so that you can slow down your descent, or you will destroy all three of them before you make it to the platform. And I should have spin jump there. That, I fell off, I didn't spin jump. Okay. This level is so much easier than the first one. And I'm screwing it up. Oh my gosh. After this, we'll skip to where I actually am in the game, which is all new. That was a very difficult little kill to get, because I was spin jumping. What happened is I managed to hit the wall and get pinned between. Oh, so close. Did I make this? Oh, no, I did not. This is Quickie World. This is one of the most popular ROM hacks. Also, if I made it, I would hope I would be better at it than this. Alright, come on. This jump is slightly annoying, but it's not as bad as the first half of level 1. That's for sure. Alright. Yeah, that was my fault. I mean, it's all my fault, but, like, yeah, that one was extra bad. Alright. Let's actually hit the jump button. Side note, I have found that that was the wrong jump. I found that the NSO online controller paired with the 8-bit Do Bluetooth receiver has actually been shockingly low latency. I have no problem doing any of the Kaizo stuff. Basically, learn to Kaizo. There are some insane hacks out there. I have finished to learn to Kaizo, which was pretty challenging at the end, actually. So I have done a double shell jump. Oh, so close. Yeah, it's definitely not hard. Well, the hardest hack. There are easier ones than this, though. So I would not say, that was close, but no. We have to leave the bottom bullet bill alive. You'll see why. That almost worked. NTF for Robo Run Kart? No. Yeah, that project's probably dead. There we go. Okay, gotta maintain speed. Boom. There we go. Huh. Okay, we're in. That's all that matters. And that's a fail. Okay. You don't actually need to spin jump this part. They just want you to, but it's not required. You really don't need to spin jump this part. That is really hard to hit because you have to be going fast enough to get back before the, I don't know what they're called when they're out of the shell, but the turtle not on the shell. Accomplished a lot with what? I wasn't paying attention. And then I went too fast. Hold on. What? Oh, the game. Yeah. I guess it is a Koopa, but a shellless Koopa should have a different name. I guess we just call him shellless Koopa, I suppose. Generally, it's the ones with a shell that are considered a Koopa. Okay. And make it. Nope. Blarg is a completely different enemy. There's actually a level with a really cool Blarg jump in this. I can show you that one. Oh, come on! You can't just kill it like that, because then the shell doesn't get kicked and you can't jump off of it. Resnars, yeah, I know why you bring it out. Okay, come on. I'm less interested in finishing this back half of this level, because this part just sucks and it's just annoying. Yeah. Alright, come on. And... Oh! I'm jumping just slightly too early because I'm getting antsy. It's 2 pixels away. Alright. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's it. Boom. 2 levels down. There you go. I got the beam. Yeah, Ben, I did get the, now that I understand what you're saying, the game did get pretty far along. It was starting to run into some performance issues for things that I wasn't really wanting to compromise all that much. We're not going to play through all of the levels now. I'm going to skip to the one that has the other, the cool Blarg jump, because it's actually just a fun level. How the silver coins differ from the gold ones. They're different coins that are used to indicate, well, first off, this one has more Top Gear music. Different coins indicate different jumps. Oh, no, this one has Sonic music. Okay, is this Sonic CD or is this Sonic Adventure? I think it's Sonic CD. Caps are not being delivered until Tuesday. Oh, I've never died on that part of the jump. This is a fun level, too. Hard in different ways that I didn't fully enjoy. We're probably not going to finish it. I'll just give it one more attempt getting farther in. But the music's awesome. Oh, come on. Sonic CD. Okay. That was what I thought. It doesn't help that Sonic Adventure got half of its music by beating up Sonic CD in a back alley. Alright. Oh, so close. I want to make it to at least the next section. We'll do one attempt at the next section, which is kind of annoying. There's a jump where you have to bounce off of a chuck and then stay to the right of them and use the idle walk that they do to get them to move into a particular area, and it's just kind of annoying to time. Here we go. Okay. So we bounce off of him, bounce off the football, do some mid-air bounces, bounce over the baseballs. We'll get into the next section. This is pretty easy and consistent. So this guy, you actually need to jump over, land, have him run back at you, then lead him, then bounce off of him, lead him off the platform, and then bounce off of him midair. Like, I know Kaizo hacks are hard, but that one's just, like, annoying. It's Sonic R that scribbled from Sonic CD. I thought they both did. I totally forgot about the baseballs. Alright, last attempt, then we're going to move on to Inferno, the level that's got... Okay, one more attempt, and then we'll move on to the level that's got the cool blarg jump. I guess it's not even that cool, but it's kind of a fun level. Which is, like, the whole point of this, is it's supposed to be fun. Okay. Yeah. We'll just... Okay, well, I should have hit quit. Well, Sonic CD Japan does have... Well, they both have fantastic... All Sonic games have great music. I'm not even... Did I just die from hitting the side of the football? Crazy. Anyway, all Sonic games have the best music ever. Like Mario, yes, good music, but Sonic is always better. Alright, Inferno, this level's excellent. So we do a re-grab, hang jump there. We come around. I'm spin jumping just in case I land on the spike turtle. I got too far. Sonic 3 does have really great music, yes. There we go. We do this. Grab. I fail on that. Okay. Let's do our... Oh, I completely screwed that up. Alright, come on. Make it over here. There we go. I need to hold the jump button. Brotherhood has bad music. Well, I mean, the handhelds, it's kind of like a different game genre entirely. I mean, Sonic Rush for the DS, that has some great music. It's the one Sonic game with bad music. But yeah, I wouldn't count mobile games in general. Oh my gosh. Because mobile games are frequently made by studios that aren't like the originals, so the quality of the resources that they have access to are totally different. So it's not like fair to criticize them as much as the other ones. Okay. Actually, hold the jump button. Then this one. Oh, I can't believe I made it. And H. Jump. This is a brutal jump. You have to time it to just fall in. Boom, make that. We're gonna do our first shell jump here, by the way. So yeah, if you hit that ledge, you're totally screwed. Oh, I missed it. We can recover it, but that's the blarg jump, and we can no longer make the blarg jump. Actually, will this just keep going all the way down? Oh, no, we're totally screwed. Okay. I didn't realize that one went quite so far down. Shell jump. This is just, it's a really awkward shell jump. Okay, blarg jump is there, but we have to make that shell jump. It's an awkward shell jump because the ground is moving and it changes Mario's inertia, so the timing is like slightly different. There we go. Okay, blarg jump. What's up, blarg jump? Then we do this, hit that, we wait a second, make this. We have to run slightly on that platform, or else we can't build up enough speed to make the next jump, so we gotta do that. I overjumped that. I'm way overjumping all of this. Game Gear is also on the list for not great music. You know, I don't remember the Game Gear Sonic music that much. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Oh, that was mine to lose. Shell jump. Dude, shell jumps are the best things ever, just gotta say. They are awesome. And I screwed that up. Oh, if I'd been fast enough, we could have made it, but we didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a rookie move, but I am not an expert at this by far. That was not the direction to do that shell jump. Okay, there was a level at the end of this, or a level in this, that ended with a shell jump that would have been like kind of a nasty one as the final part to the level, and they didn't make you do it, and I was actually slightly disappointed. It was a troll, but it was a reverse troll that something seemed like it was going to be really hard, and then it wasn't. I enjoyed that immensely. Okay. The timing on this is a little awkward, and you don't really have a lot of time to adapt to it. Triple Trouble in the Game Gear. Brutal in Game Gear, so much easier when you play it on Master System. I have not played a single 8-bit Sonic game. They all just seem like myths to me, almost. I need to, like, actually try them at some point. I don't know how bad they are to get. I have a Master System. I could, like, get the games. Obviously, I have a Game Gear, but we need to recap it. It still always seems really weird to me that there are any Sonic games for the Master System. Like, it just doesn't seem like that should have happened. There we go. Now I just need to not screw up, and boom. Been getting caps for the Game Gear? I have the caps for the Game Gear, theoretically, maybe. Is the most fun by far? Alright. What's it called? Do the same thing over and over again? Persistence. Was it this one? No, it's not Chuck City. Was it this one? Yellow Dwarf? Is this the one with the... This one's good, too. Oh, this also has Top Gear music. This is one of those levels where it's going to make it seem like this is utterly ridiculous to play this game because of the level of... What is going on here? I'm not even going to explain it. I think it's more fun if you just look at this and think that it's pure madness. Because realistically it is. I will say, I have been massively enjoying learning to play this stuff. I didn't know I needed this in my life. You know what? Let's actually do a level I haven't done yet. As fun as this is, because it's ridiculous. Let's do a different one. All right. Everything is fine. Oh, yeah, this one. So you have to guide the shell here and then stop it. And then we have to do another shell jump, which is... It just... Yeah, I don't... Aha! This is okay. This is the farthest I've made it in this level, just for the record. Oh! That's... fair. Okay. And we've already lost. Okay, like I said, this is actually new for me now. So, we're on to stuff that I haven't done yet. And I wasn't fast enough. Unfortunate. So, it's really difficult to beat one of these kinds of levels in your first try. It's generally not considered, like, expected. Sunset Park Zone, Sonic Triple, Third Act, Epic Chase Scene atop a tree. Good grief! On a Master System game? That sounds ridiculous. Messing up. Anyway, the other question was about the coins. So coins are used to indicate stuff. So in this case, the green coins here, they're not collectible. They're used to indicate that you need to throw the shell there. So there's another area in this same hack where they're using that to show you when to throw the shell when you're doing a horizontal jump. In this case, they're telling you to throw it up. And it's really tight timing on this, actually. This is the second to last level of the hack, so that makes sense. But the blue coins are used to indicate where you need to use a shell jump. Yellow coin, or not a shell jump, a spin jump. Yellow coins are used to indicate when you need to do a regular jump, if you're intermixing shell jumps and regular jumps. And I screwed that up. We need to do a spin jump regrab when we get to that part where the things are cycling automatically. Which I did not do. And I screwed that up because you got to hit those blocks up there. And I just let the shell go by. Is GoPro still working? Yes. Good job, GoPro. You stayed on for more than 10 minutes. So my thought for replacing the GoPro and probably my webcam behind me as well is there's some HDMI cameras that... Oh, that was a really stupid place to hit. Some HDMI cameras that have fixed lenses for zoom and focus that would work really well for this setup, because ideally I just want to leave the camera right there all the time. Same for the webcam one. And they need to be fixed focus and fixed zoom, because I'm cropping in a lot. These cameras have terrible video because they're really wide, and I need an optical zoom to dial into just what I want, because everything's kind of far away in this area. So digital zoom is just required with the current setup. That was not how you do a shell jump. Urge you, if you're going to play, do so on the Master System, not the Game Gear. Screen field of view is smaller. Well, I mean, yeah, Game Gear's like technically better than the Game Boy, but the games try to do more than they should. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, we need that active. Okay. Boom. All right, I'm just gonna spin jump. Okay. Oh, that was too fast! Okay. Ah. I've never actually understood people enjoying Dark Souls until I started playing this. It's like, it always just sounded miserable. Like, oh, you gotta go through all that work and you're just gonna die, and it's just doing the same thing over and over again. But then, you know, Kaizo Mario, it's like, oh, now we're talking. Granted, this is a lot faster than something like Dark Souls, and it's hard in a different kind of way. But there is some of the same mindset here. Ever played Okami? No. You can play Demon Souls with the PS3? That is, I know, OG. I have never played a single Dark Souls. It's just never appealed to me. Still doesn't, actually. Yeah, Bloodborne and Elden Ring are basically the same thing. And then there's going to be Duskbloods on Switch 2, which is just going to be Bloodborne with a mustache. Why am I screwing this jump up all of a sudden? I'm throwing the shell too early because I'm going over it. I need to hold on to it. Didn't like Elden Ring? I didn't try it. I knew it wasn't for me. Dark Souls in general is just not for me. I like this, but this is fast. It's a completely different kind of thing. You're not supposed to hit the Koopa. It's a completely different kind of hard gameplay. This is also more mechanically difficult, as opposed to just big number difficult. So all of the things that I'm doing here, I understand why I'm doing them on a technical level. I understand when I fail, why I failed, how to not fail the next time. Like in that case, I didn't throw the shell late enough. So that was completely on me. Again, it's always completely on me, though. Obviously, a task would do this correctly every single time. That was too late. Also, I was too close. Because Mario gets, like, shell no-clip when a shell hits a wall. And if you're too close to the shell, then it'll just pass right through him. So that's the really hard thing about shell jumps, in my opinion, is that you have to be a distance from the wall when you do the shell jump, or else it just doesn't work.
Hurricane subscribed at Tier 1. They've subscribed for 45 months, currently on a 45-month streak, and says it's on Mario. End of line.
Hiram, thank you for the Tier 1 sub, and for 45 months. I am 45 months. I appreciate that. And yes, we are playing Mario Kaizo. This is Quickie World, which I have not yet beat. I need to get through this level. And we only got 8 minutes to do it. Okay, can we beat this in 8 minutes? The answer is probably no. Because I don't even know what the second half of this level is going to look like. This first half is still not completely consistent for me. That was barely too late. And I need to hit that more times. Alright. Too close, because I drifted over. I really need to stop drifting over, actually. I keep thinking I want to land on the, like, stone block, like this thing, but next to the munchers over there, and that's just not right. Superman 64 is never going to happen. I want to play good games. One of the reasons I'm playing Kaizo is because I realize modern games just suck. And I'm kind of done with modern games. So, I'm looking backwards. Okay, let's not go too fast. By that time, I didn't go fast enough. See, I'm not looking to just play a bunch of old games just because they're old games. I want to play old games because old games are better. Mario World is definitely better. And it is incredible what ROM hacks, release it later, can do with Mario World as a base. Oh, ha, ha. There's no way. I don't think it's possible to hit that after you make that jump. You stop going right. Only go up. Okay. All right. Nope. How did I hit it and get stuck on it? All right. Try getting over when it came out? No, because that genre is in general not for me. For the same reason I don't want to play Dark Souls. I don't want something where all of my effort gets lost, and it takes basically replaying the game to get it back. So, old good games when we finish EverQuest. We have 4 minutes to beat this. It's not happening. Especially not if I kill the guy I need to kick the shell. Well, Kerbal Space Program, that's not a new game. That has a sequel. Everyone hated the sequel, so you don't get a pass on that. As an example of a good new game. Okay, gotta actually jump, and then I gotta wait more. Wait more. Probably wait for him to kick it. That, didn't even know that you could time that well. Ah, too slow. There's a newer Mario on Switch. On original Switch, yes. On Switch 2, no. So, while there is not currently a newer Mario game, the newest Mario game is not for the newest Nintendo platform. Oh, well, Still Wonder is, yeah, not on Switch 2, technically. Okay, wait. I did not wait, but I did it anyway. Oh, that is mean. Okay, we have to drop the block. We have to kick the block to the left after we fall through the first set, but not before we fall through the second set. I don't know how I made that. And then I wasn't running fast enough. Oh, I needed to kill him. Oh, I still haven't gotten a checkpoint. This level's evil. This is brutal. Well, at least you know what went wrong. Do better next time. I would, well, as opposed to getting over it, yeah. Deliberately bad controls. Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, compared to this, though, you definitely... I mean, you might have to stop and puzzle about why you didn't make it through something at first. Like there at the end, I didn't know why I died it at first, but then I realized I needed to kill the Koopa. So next time I will, in theory. At least I will know that I need to do that. Whether or not I accomplish it is a different thing. But yeah. Gotta grab the shell. Right in the face. Yeah. Yeah. Kaizo difficulty and old freeware. I mean, it's not really that I'm after Kaizo. Kaizo is kind of the perfect blend of comfortable, with it being Mario World, and hard, but also technical. You can drop the controller and seem like you're really good. Oops, didn't mean to exit. That's time lost, because we have less than 1 minute now to beat this level. Alright, let's just one-shot the whole thing right now. Oh, need rewind? See, that kind of defeats the entire purpose. I wouldn't want to do this with save states. Having this be on real hardware, no rewinds, no save states, that's the way to do it. Okay. Last attempt. Oh! Oh, I have to hit the shell, not the Koopa. Oh. Okay. Well, that'll be for me to figure out later, because we're gonna wrap up the stream now. Oh man. There's a Switch. Well, there's a Switch 2 edition. That does no. Them just repackaging the game with new levels and then increasing the render resolution does not make it a Switch 2 game. Breath of the Wild is not a Switch 2 game. It is a Wii U game. Oh, wait. My Breath of the Wild's still at the office. It's a Wii U game. Yeah, that's Breath of the Wild. That's for sure. All right. Can't do it on real hardware. SNES is dead. Well, this one might be if I leave it on for long enough. Okay, well, that was a ton of fun today. I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed the NTF game. Let's see what let's look at the current highest value one here. So the current highest value one, still Dasher with Helen Croft at 17K. So for the record, okay, this is going to go offline when the stream is offline. And because this is just part of the chat stuff, okay? So it's not going to run when I'm not live. So we'll be back later with this if you want to do more with it. But yeah, I'm happy we had some fun with that today. So what happens tomorrow, I don't know yet. We will figure it out then. But all right. Where'd the server stuff go? There it is. Okay. It is time for... Oh, man, my stream stuff got all messed up on the server. There we go. Okay, it is time for the outro. We can't sneak snipe behind people's back during the week. No, because I would run out of API quota for everything if I left it running all the time. So we absolutely cannot do that. I wish, but we can't. Yeah, we're probably doing Link to the Past randomizer tomorrow because I just, like, it's the same problem as, like, 2 weekends ago. We're waiting for parts for the Deck Rider 3 now, not the Deck Rider 2. And they're not going to be delivered until Tuesday at the earliest. So I don't really want to start ripping apart something else to work on it or start another project that I'm going to have to get involved in and then postpone that while we go back to the Deck Rider. So it's, yeah. The TV, I mean, what do you think I was playing on? I guess actually these should all be brighter and then the exposure would be changed to be better with the television. It's also just a very bright level. Like if I go back to the main screen. Oh, I did turn up the brightness too. That's part of it. It looks so much better when it's brighter. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that's it. So I should run the outro or finish the outro here before the outro just ends on me without me controlling it. Anyway, we'll figure out what we're doing later. If you enjoyed this stream, you may want to follow the channel to be notified when I go live again. Next. If you want to help support the channel, you can find me on Patreon. Not get a shirt like this one. This is this never happening shirt. But that's it, and I will see you next time.